Oh, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to the LMDh prototype endurance event here at Forza Motorsport. I'm getting too old. I'm starting to forget what I'm doing anymore. Kids, don't grow up if you can help it. And if you are grown up like me, you know what I'm talking about. You know the struggle. You start to just not remember where you are, what you're doing, who you're with, how you been. Anyways, guys, we are here today to finish up the LMDh endurance tour so we can move on to the LMP2 endurance tour next. They also dropped like the BMW Motorsport playlist, and that one has a BMW endurance playlist. So I'm just gonna add that to the list of endurance playlists that I gotta do here in Forza Motorsport. Like I didn't have enough on my plate already, but you know, content is content and I gotta capitalize. Anyways, I digress with all that. As per the usual agenda, I'm gonna practice, get a feel for the car on the track. I'll see you guys at the starting gate. And of course, if you guys enjoy any of the content that you're about to witness within the next 40 to 50 minutes, however long this race takes, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. So without further ado, I'll see you at the starting grid. All right, we're back from the practice, and so far our best lap time is 1 minute and 37 seconds. Apparently the leader's best time in this game is 1 minute 44 seconds, and somehow the game wanted me to do better than 1 minute 37, so that's weird. I also did double check the difficulty. We are on difficulty 5, maybe for the LMP2 endurance series. I'll bump it up to 6 for the first race, just to get a feel for the AI and see how much they actually challenge me. But with all that being said, we're starting 14th in the pack, number chosen by the ever so beautiful fiance of mine, Stephanie. She chose our starting position, and we are still projected to finish first by the end of the race. We've got 17 laps, it looks like. Yeah? No, it's a 21 lap race. We have 17 laps of fuel, so that means we're actually going to have to add fuel at some point. So if I'm correct, I want to say let's start at... what if we do half fuel? So half of 21 is like roughly 12. So let's give ourselves 13 laps of fuel, right? We'll give ourselves 13 laps of fuel. We'll pit on lap 13. That'll give us 9 laps to make up any potential lost distance. And then to be safe with it, let's also go with hard tires, because these probably won't degrade as fast as medium tires. Because something tells me medium tires will probably only last about 9 to 10 laps on this track. So we'll start with hards, and we'll see what we got. But I'm not too worried about this, so it's race time, baby. Let's do it. Okay. Come on. Gotta get through the field. Gotta get past these GT3 cars, first and foremost. Woohoo! Oh boy! Alright. Oh, who you is? Come on, baby. Come on. Work it, work it, work it. Let's go. All right. Speed and pass, speed and pass. Dude, I'm telling you, this car is a fucking monster. You wouldn't believe that this is difficulty 5 opponents. You would think that I'm on difficulty 1. Jesus. Sent me into the fucking wall. The AI, man, I swear to God. Totally oblivious. Anyways, guys, welcome to the front of the race now. We're going to be leading the race quite comfortably for the rest of the game, pretty much, which is fine with me. I'm not sweating that at all. But anyways, now's a perfect time to do some shameless self-promotion. If you guys are interested in buying Project Motor Racing, as you guys will probably know by now, your boy is partnered with the Giant Software Partner Program for Project Motor Racing. And that means that I have an exclusive creator link down below that you can use to purchase the game for yourself. That being said, it unfortunately does not offer a discount of any kind, and like, I'm kind of bummed about that right there with you guys, because I feel like it should have included a discount to some degree, even if it was like 5 to 10%. Because why not save money where you can? But that's just me. But by using my code, you're actually helping me out a lot as a creator. You're helping me move up ranks within the program to have access to other really cool exclusive things, which could mean sooner early access for things like expansions and DLCs, as well as other perks. And of course, if I'm able to get that kind of like perk and stuff, I'm also able to find ways to give back to you guys in the community, because you're so fucking awesome and I appreciate you guys for it. So just thank you guys for all your love and support. If I seem a little foggy in the brain, it's because Steph and I went out to a concert last night. It was a fantastic concert too. We went and saw All Time Low. They're on tour for the Everyone's Talking tour. It was a great show. 10 out of 10. Had a great time. Got to see Mayday Parade as well, and For You're Strong, and another band called The Paradox. They were an interesting group, to say the least. Some very interesting between song topics of conversation. Their music wasn't bad, not entirely my style, but it wasn't bad for sure. They definitely resemble the earlier like Warped Tour punk that you would expect to hear, and I respect that, because I know it's a different breed of genre, but it wasn't bad at all. But yeah, the show was great. They played a wide mixture of their albums, which was also fantastic. There were quite a few songs from the newest album, which I also believe is called Everyone's Talking, hence the name of the tour. But I had a good time. It was fun. Yeah, dude, we are officially about a week and a half out from the release of Project Motor Racing. We've all been anticipating this for so long, especially me. And I actually get early access to it this Friday, but by the time you guys see this video, I don't know how soon before or after that will be. So, you know, it's probably all irrelevant and a moot point to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. So if you're interested in seeing any of my early access content on the game, I will be covering the multiplayer, single player, doing an obligatory 2-hour endurance race in-game against the AI at a higher difficulty, and then also doing an overall thoughts and feelings about the game. As time has gone on, I've seen a lot of footage about the game that has made it look like it's evolving very well, and I'm very excited for it, especially the prior concerns of AI performance has actually been improved upon. Per a video I saw of like the Porsche 911 Cup cars at Sebring, posted on the official YouTube channel for Project Motor Racing. And a lot of folks in the comments also seem very satisfied with the way that the AI was performing as well. So that only bodes good things for the rest of us, especially those of us who may not be focused on a multiplayer experience, more so as a single player career experience, which is also totally fine. I do enjoy myself a little career mode every now and then, hence why I'm doing this on Forza. Sometimes, you know, you come home, you don't feel like dealing with sweaty people online, so you don't mind dealing with sweaty AI online. Because you can at least run into the AI and take some of your rage out on them. You might get penalized for it in-game, but it's not going to reflect any real-life consequences. But yeah, if I post this video and it's after my hands-on with the early access for Project Motor Racing, make sure you guys go check those videos out. Let me know what you think about the game and my performance within them as well, and whether or not you guys are satisfied with how the game has turned out, or if there's anything that you'd like to see improved upon that you don't feel too like angry about right away. Also managed to improve my lap time to a 1:36, which is awesome. Trying to use the coasting method through corners as well. With this car, it's a little harder in this car than it is in an LMDh GT3. This car just has a lot more power behind it. I continually forget how much the grass will suck you in this game if you get even like the tiniest bit of your tire on it. right behind. Pass through. There we go. Nice and easy. Be patient here on this pass. Oh, those beautiful Vipers, man. I need them to come back. I need Project Motor Racing to bring the Vipers back. So have any of you guys tried out the new Assetto Corsa Rally yet? If you're on PC, there is early access to it available for like $23, I think. It's actually not bad. It's gorgeous. It looks great. The physics are very unforgiving. So be ready to probably want to bang your head several times against the desk like I did. Because it was brutal. It definitely reminded me that I'm not the best at Rally. Even though EA Sports WRC made me feel like I was pretty fucking good at Rally, if I do say so myself. But the game looks great. I do have my gripes with it. I do think the physics and the handling are still a little unpredictable. Like, I was spinning out a lot in the game. And even after minor tweaks on the tuning, as somebody who really still doesn't understand tunings entirely or how to do them, I was definitely still struggling. So I feel like maybe tuning presets like they have in ACC would definitely be helpful for novice racers or ralliers, because it definitely feels unwelcoming to people who would be picking up a rally game for the first time if that was their first rally title. Because, you know, if you don't understand how to tune your car and then you take those cars out there and you're just all over the place, sliding, wrecking, you're not having a good time. So at least like some moderately stable presets for people to race in and get comfortable with and kind of get a feeling for how the cars feel would be really helpful, I think. Also, my other complaint is that I'm using the Logitech G920. We all know it's a slightly older piece of gear when it comes to wheel and pedals. But I felt almost no force feedback at all in the wheel. And I had to bump the gain up to like the max 200. And even then, I still barely really felt any force feedback coming through for the cars. So I think that needs to be fixed as well. Because not all of us can afford these high-end, fancy, direct drive wheel and pedal kits. All right, let's get some new tires. And we're almost there. Doing great. I'm pretty sure we're coming out of the pits and we're gonna be just fine. I don't think we've lost any positions coming out the pit. So, and if we did, it's an easy gain. I'm just rocketing past so many cars. It's great.
3 left.
Now the question is, will the tires last 3 more laps? I should hope so. I don't think we're in too much danger, especially now since I've cleared most of the traffic. I won't have to do anything extreme. I can push a little faster. Now, I like to think that from when I first started doing this series in the GT3 Endurance Tour with the Porsche to now, that I've actually improved quite a bit in my racecraft. My ability to corner better, brake better. Do I still use the suggested line for braking? Yeah. Do I care? Not really. Because I'm never going to be behind the wheel of a real car, probably in my life. I'm decent at the racing, but I'm not that. I don't know why I cut that so close. By the way, speaking of being behind the wheel of a real car, did you guys see that because of the stuff that's going on with Max Verstappen in the real racing world, they're starting to like highly consider sim racing as pre-qualification for getting a B license for the Nürburgring Nordschleife? I think that's pretty fucking cool. Now, I don't know what class or division a B license gets you. My guess is it would be like GT4s or the Porsche Cups. But even still, that's pretty cool.
One more lap. I don't know why I'm sitting on that side of the track. Don't know why I downshifted. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
The final race of the LMDh Endurance Tour in Forza Motorsport completed.
Good work today.
With a total time of 34 minutes, 35 seconds, roughly 34, 36. First place. 1 second place finish at the beginning at Daytona, and 2 first places afterwards at Laguna Seca and Watkins Glen. Great timing. I think I did quite well. And if you guys enjoyed this content, then you gotta make sure you give your boy some love, give me the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Maybe tell me some other kind of stuff that you'd want to see next. I wouldn't mind digging more into some endurance and racing thing. I have a lot of ideas for content for you guys, don't worry. There will be plenty more content for you all from me on Forza Motorsport. But until then, I appreciate you guys so much for all the support and love that you guys give me. You're truly fucking fantastic. And I just very much enjoy doing racing like this. I think it's so much fun. So, that being said, if you guys want to catch me playing games like this and many others live, head to twitch.tv/KillTheHorizon, where I stream 2 to 3 days a week, depending on how much free time I've got. I also have a variety channel and a horror channel that you guys can check out down below in the description, as well as links to all of my socials. Other than that, please be good to each other, and I'll see you guys for the start of the LMP2 endurance races in the Endurance Tour in Forza Motorsport. Why can't I ever say that properly, consistently? Whatever.